Hey friends, it's Audrey from Audrey Lynn Studios on the west side of Canada, British Columbia near Vancouver. I have not thrown a mug. I have not thrown anything in a month. So this is the first mug of 2025 and it'll be the first mug of a commission I need to do. I have somebody who wants a mushroom mug. So those are so popular, right? Anyway, I might as well make, if I'm gonna make one, I might as well make 6 or 10. So, but today I'm just gonna throw this one mug and hope that it turns out okay, because you kind of lose your muscle memory when you haven't thrown in a while. So yeah, come along with me. You'll see how I throw a mug anyway. All right. Okay, so here I'm on my scut wheel, and I'm going to be using a bat system, and I can't even tell you the name of it. There's no name on it, and I forget what the name is. I bought it 4 years ago when I started pottery. So give that a little, oh, how about turn it on first? That could be good. Moisten that up a little bit. Give it a little dry with my cloth. And here I have a ball of Plainsman 370 white stoneware, 1.5 pounds. I've wedged up. Like even wedging just felt so weird. Stick that in there. And I usually will pat it into a bit of a mountain, give it a little seal on the bottom, and then get started. So I'll hold it in my hands for a little while just to make sure it's nice and mounded and in place. And then I will cone up by pushing and pulling. All right. Right about here, I'll start to pull the top down to the sides. And cone up again. Now this feels pretty soft. My clay's been sitting there for a month too, right? So it's all been covered, but it's not like when you get it fresh from the supplier. So I'm gonna have to cone up a couple more times just because I can feel that it needs it, that's why. Oh, I feel a little bubble in there too. Okay, I can feel a bubble in there, but you know what? I'm just gonna go for it, I think. So now what kind of a base do I want on here? So this will be a little bit of a bigger mug. And usually it's about 4 inches. Let's see. That's 3.5. With this much clay, I'm gonna go 4, something like that. There. You can see that little bubble right there, but we're just gonna go for it. So let's clean this up. Now we'll open it up, and I'm a 2-thumber, so I will, let me get some of that out of there so you can see it. I put my 2 thumbs in, and then when I get to about here, I start to flatten out this one. So I minimize this ridge right here. And it's funny because with my middle finger, I can usually figure out where the bottom is. But of course you can use your needle tool, so. That's about right. Okay, and then I'll open it up all the way here. And yeah, about 3 inches on the bottom, you know, give or take. For a bigger mug, that's what I do. So then I have this block that our Japanese instructor made for us in where I took my few lessons there. So, and I really like it. It just compresses the bottom and it gives it, especially when you're making a bowl, it gives it a round edge on the inside here, a round profile. Rather than this one that can give you a sharper, you know, inside edge there. Anyway. All right. And I'm just gonna color that in a little bit. Even it out. And then my first pull is never aggressive. Ugh, just feels so, it feels nice and weird at the same time. It's like, okay, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to throw this mug. Of course, it all comes back. It's like ice skating. Okay, and you'll see that I hold my sponge in my hand. Everybody has their way. You just have to find your way. And compress that rim. Okay, and then I'll make a little indentation down here with this hand on the inside so it's not pushing in. Take my sponge and just even it out a bit. There. But I need my fingertips. Otherwise, I can't feel the thickness. I'm no good at feeling it through the sponge like some people can. I just am not good at that. I'm all about my fingertips. Okay, compress the rim. Collar it in a bit, just so it doesn't flare out on you too much. Keeps it nice and strong. All right, now down here, I'm pretty good for thickness, so I'm gonna take my tool, this tool here, and cut some of this off. Now I can feel better, for me, I'm able to grab more clay down here like that when I can feel the thickness of the wall better. And I'm going to slow down a bit because it's getting taller and taller and taller and taller. There we go. Slow down a little bit more and change my hand position. And I don't want it too thin up here. There we go. Okay, Now, where is my zine? Like, I'm just going to pause you for a second. This is my Zine telescope sponge. Oops, it's a little stuck. Anyway, it doesn't matter. It doesn't need to be that short, and it just helps me get down to the bottom without distorting my mug. Go. How's it feel down there? Good. So I'm going to trim away some of this bulk again. Put my hand on the inside so I can really feel what's going on. Oops. There we go. Yeah, that feels pretty good. Yeah, that feels good. Okay, so then I'm going to decide on the profile of this mug. Just going to scooch in this brim again. Just do not want it to flare out till I'm good and ready for it to do so. All right. So I'm just going to use something like this. You can use your metal rib, your wooden rib. I'm going to use this. And I'm going to push out a little bit. And then start to push in a little bit. And then I will flare out a bit. Now let's see. Do I like that bottom? Yeah, right about there, I like that. Okay, and I can flare this out a little bit more, just like that. Plus I want to bring the rim to a bit of a rounded edge. Let's see. Yep, I like that. So you take the moisture out of the inside again. And trim on the wheel a bit more. I like to trim on the wheel as much as possible. I always seem to have some trimming to do though. But, okay. And I don't wire it off yet because I might want to change the profile. So I don't wire off. Okay, let's pull that off. The weight's not bad either. Yay! 2025, the first mug. Okay, so here it is. And I'm happy. Like, I had visions of it just like totally flopping. So, yeah, I'll see if I can find a photo of the cup that the person wants. But at this point, I didn't even look at it yet. I just thought, I'm gonna try and throw a mug. I'm gonna throw a few. I don't care what shape they are, how much clay I've used. I'm just gonna throw today. So like and subscribe if you want to see more, especially like, because it brings the content to other people who haven't seen it. So thank you so much, everyone, for joining me. Happy New Year. Peace out. What you doing?
I sent Marcel $50 for a long sleeve t-shirt.
Oh yeah.
Got a coffee meeting with Russell on Thursday, 3 o'clock. Told Nicole I couldn't make the 7 o'clock meeting that day.
Right.
Got a bunch of emails for shipping turkeys. Meat delivery slips. Things are happening, man.
Yeah.